If you are a member of any collaborative team, there are Google Docs features you need to be using on your team's agendas. I have selected my top 5 favorite Google Docs features to share with you, so stay tuned. Hi, I'm Robin Sneed, high school English teacher and literacy coach. Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me today. The first and most obvious Google Docs feature your team needs to be using is the Share feature. Let me show you how to ensure that every member of your team has the access that they need. You are going to access the Share feature in your Google Docs by clicking on the blue Share button in the upper right-hand corner next to your profile image. From here, you can click into this box and add email addresses of those that you want to share this document with. Or you can get a link to share the document, but if you just click copy link, that's not going to be enough. Because as you can see, the default setting is restricted so that only the people already added to the document can open with the link. So if I click here, I can change the link to anyone with a link. If your organization has Google Workspace, you may be able to also change it so that only the people within your organization can access the document with the link. So I'm going to click here and that automatically changes it so that anyone with the link can view the document. From here, I can change how people access this document. I can select and make them only viewers of the document so they can't change the document at all. I can have them be able to comment on the document and suggest changes to the document, or I can make them full editors. If you make them full editors, then you and your entire team have access to make updates within the document in real time and see what others are working on within the document. The second feature your team needs to be using is the bookmark feature. The bookmark feature allows you to jump anywhere in the document as long as you have an item bookmarked and hyperlinked. So here you see that I've created a table of contents of previous agendas, and I have bookmarked April 16th. So by clicking on the link and clicking on bookmark, I jump straight to that team's agendas. Let me show you how to quickly insert and hyperlink a bookmark. So you can see here that April 30th, 2020 is not hyperlinked and it's not bookmarked. I can tell that it doesn't have a bookmark because it doesn't have the little bookmark icon. This is how it will look. So put your cursor next to the text that you want to bookmark. And then go up to your menu, click Insert, and scroll down to Bookmark. And now you have a bookmark. Now, to insert a hyperlink so that I can jump straight to this bookmark, I'm going to go to the words that I want to create the hyperlink for, in this case, April 30th, 2022. And then I'm going to insert link. And then you can see that I can copy and paste a link, or if I have a bookmark with the same word as the words that are highlighted, it's going to pop up as my #1 choice right underneath where I would normally paste the link. So I click that, and then anytime I click on that bookmark, it's going to jump my cursor straight there. This is a useful tool that will allow you to create a running agenda rather than creating multiple documents for the same team. An added advantage of having one running document rather than multiple agendas for the same group is the Find feature. By clicking on my keyboard, hold down Control, click F, I can pull up this Find in Document toolbar. And then if I can't remember if the Six Flags trip that the band wanted to take was approved or not, then I can just type in Six Flags and you can see that it's already showing up. This term shows up 2 times in this document. And Google highlights it green for me so that it jumps straight off the page. I can navigate to the other time in the document that this phrase is mentioned by clicking the down arrow. Tip number 3 is one of my personal favorites, checkboxes. This one literally takes just a click, or well, a couple of clicks. Put your cursor beside a bulleted item. And then next to your bullets here, instead of changing the bullet format, you're going to click on checklist. As your team reviews the norms, your scribe can click that this action is done, and you can see that the action is done because it's crossed off your to-do list. And it's just a wonderful feeling when your team can check these items off the to-do list. Feature number 4, comment, tag another group member, or assign them a task. So I am back in my fake leadership agenda for April 30th, 2022. And my leadership team has got to the point where we're creating the objectives for the next meeting. And someone on the leadership team wants to see the NWEA data for the next meeting, and that's my job. So I'm actually going to tag myself in this, but I could also tag another person if that were warranted. For today's purposes, I'm going to tag myself. It's the same procedure. Okay, so I can add a comment here, here, or by pressing and holding down Control-Alt-M all at the same time on my keyboard. But I'm going to add the comment using this icon at the side. And I can create a comment. Maybe I just want to say the data will be incomplete due to makeups. Or I can tag someone by using the @ sign. Or I can assign it to someone the same way. @person. Click assign to you. If you're assigning this to someone else, it will say assign to Michael Scott or whoever, assign. And then once I click assign here, whoever I am assigning this task to is going to receive an email. I assign things to myself all the time so that I get an email reminder to bring this data back for our next meeting. Once the task is complete, I can go back into our leadership agenda, click this button to mark it as done and hide it, and the comment goes away. The final feature is digital signatures. Unless it's a meeting that must be documented for legal purposes, then just collect the signatures digitally. Let me show you how. So I am back here on my fake leadership agenda. And this time I have created a sign-in sheet, so to speak, for the different members of my fake team. Members of the team can sign in, just sign their initials beside their name. And then they can personalize it. So they can select the different fonts. I think he will use Comic Sans. I'm not sure. And I don't know. Strange orange color, probably. Once you've set this table up and your team members have decided on their signature, then the formatting will stay the same. Just copy all of this except the date. Say we called a special meeting for April. Not for April, for May 2nd, 2022. And I'm going to paste this and I'm going to delete. Google, the Google table has saved my signature format. So all I have to do is type in my signature for the new meeting. And then if my principal or my boss wants to make sure that I'm the one who signed in and that I signed in on the correct date, they can go to edit history here and they can see that the last revision was made by me at this time and they can go back to the previous version. They can see which edits were made and at what time. Thank you for watching. If you found any of these tips helpful, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell. And leave me a comment. Let me know what your favorite tips are in Google Docs to make your collaborations more efficient and effective. Thanks for watching. See you soon.